hey, you are a guitar player. And as a guitar player, you probably love to shred and play awesome guitar licks. Here's the problem though. That stuff is not gonna get you a girlfriend.
You are maidenless.
Okay? No girls care how well you can play Ride the Lightning. It's not gonna happen. So what you should do is learn how to play some stuff that girls do like. Now, what I'm gonna show you how to do today is how to play a song that is not only smooth, but it's gonna sound so cool and make everyone go like, oh my God, he's so talented and smooth. So first what we're gonna do is dress for the job that we wanna get, which for you is as a boyfriend. All right, now we're dressed for the job we want. I've got my cool chain and glasses on, right? We're looking smooth. Now, this song is super awesome for not only learning like some very basic level jazz chords, but also learning how to use one of these. This is a looping pedal. And to use a looping pedal, it takes quite a learning curve. You're gonna have to get used to playing with the click track at first until you get your timing down. But once you get that down, this is going to be one of your best friends to kind of freestyle and improvise later on. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, the song that we're talking about is Tadow by FKJ. I think this is such a smooth and awesome track to play. It goes something like this. Now, we're going to talk about how to play that, but first we need to talk about our setup. First thing I would do is if you're diming all of these tone things here, maybe turn it down halfway. You don't have to put your volume all the way to 10 for everything. Maybe 75%, 50%, wherever you like your tone to be at, that's where I would put it. Now this one is dimed, but kind of how I like to play anyway, so, you know, do as I say, not as I do, I guess. But another thing to talk about is which pickup we select. For all of you metal guys, love to play that bridge pickup. And it sounds raspy and a little crunchy, right? But for this song, we don't want to be crunchy and raspy. We want to be smooth. So we're going to warm it up and go a little bit here above the equator to our neck pickup. This is going to give us that much deeper, warmer, vibrant tone. Now, where we're going to start is by putting our middle finger on the 12th fret of the A string. We're in standard tuning, right? So the 12th fret, this is going to be your A note, boom, right there. For my index finger, I'm going to put this on the 10th fret of D string. So 12, 10. Now, we're going to go for 12, 12 for our G and B string as well, just like that. Now to play this song, I highly recommend you ditch the pick and use your digits instead. So all I'm going to do, thumb, index, middle, ring, just like that. Boom. So we're going to use those four to pluck in an arpeggio, just like that. And now we're halfway to playing this awesome riff that's going to help you get a girlfriend finally. So from here, we're going to play that, boom, 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 and then move down to the 12th fret on our E string. Boom. Now we're playing bass notes. So from here, the bass notes go as such. Arpeggio, 12, 11, 10, just like that. So now we're going to get used to switching back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. Now from here, guys, I'm just making a bar on my 10th fret here, and I'm going to go all the way back up, just like so. So from here, one more time, we have this jazzy little chord here, bass notes, boom, 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 and now we're going to pick all the way back up. At the end of that second arpeggiation, what I'm going to do, hold it, and off of this E string right there, I'm going to start to do a hammer on, or a pull off. And from here, we're going to go pinky finger to the 13 of the B string and pull off again. So all together. It sounds so smooth. And when you get good at that part, then we'll move on to the next part. Let's do it again. This time, what I like to do to make it sound just a little classier is once we arpeggio up, we're gonna arpeggio back down. Just like so. So it sounds like this. And now we do our bass notes again. And do it again. Just like so. But this time, instead of doing our pull-offs, what we're gonna do instead is we're going to do a pull-off on our D string. So from 10 to 12, and then into the 12 of our A string, and then one more. We're gonna slide up from 12 to 14. So let's go ahead and review what we've done so far. Now, if you can nail that whole sequence from start to finish and get it good on your trusty handy dandy the loop pedal, you are in a very good spot. From here, what I like to do with my loop pedal, because I can record 2 separate tracks, is I'll put a bass layer, just like building a nice good cake. Just like that. I messed up a little bit there, but you get the point. So underneath on our looper, ba, 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 right? And then from there, ba, 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 just like so. Now, in the video, right, you hear them playing the drums, they add in the bass, boom, 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 boom. Right? I never worry about that when I am jamming it, but the saxophone part is so catchy that I can't help but to play it. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about how to play the saxophone part, but on the guitar instead. So, for those of you who don't learn by just looking at somebody's fingers and doing what they do, I'll try to explain it as best as I can. So from here, I'm going to start to hammer on, just like so. Bop, bop, 12, 12, 10, all this on the B string. So I'm going 12, 12, 10, all the way up to the 13 there, to the 12 on the G string, and then down all the way to the 9 on the G string as well. Together it sounds like this. We're gonna do that one more time. But this time, instead of going to the 9, we're gonna go to the 12 on the E string. So all together. And now we have that nice saxophone getting started very nicely. We're gonna do it one more time. 12 of the D string. 5. To the 10. To the 9, sliding down to the 9. And then to the 10 of the A string up to the 12 of the A string. Just like so. So let's go ahead and do that all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And now, if there's a dry pair of panties in the room, I will personally send you a beat up pair of Crocs. But that being said, I love playing this melody when I am busking or when I'm at a party or If you want to blow someone's mind at Guitar Center and not play, you know, Symphony of Destruction for the millionth time that day, play FKJ, and all of a sudden everyone thinks you're a jazz guitar virtuoso, when really you just saw a video by a very cool guy who also has a girlfriend. Thank you. She's actually my wife. But that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you learned something from this video. Keep on shredding. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos revolving around music, guys, and how we can develop our skills together. Mind you, I'm not the best guitar player on the planet. I'm not the best drummer on the planet. I'm not the best anything on the planet. But I hope that you learned something today, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.